Hey gang, it's Chris from eCoustics here at CES 2026, and we're here in the Onkyo and Klipsch booth talking about some brand new wireless speakers. Actually, the speakers existed, but these are Mark II versions of the very popular 5s, 7s, and 9s. And we're here with Dave from Onkyo and Klipsch to talk about what's new and what's different in the new line. So, hey Dave, good to see you.
Hey, good to see you.
So what's the deal with these?
That's right. Well, again, 5, 7s, 9s, Mark II debuted here at CES actually on day 1, January 9th. Available now online for pre-order shipping this spring.
Nice.
So what's a little bit different from the last iteration is the one-piece BMC baffle. So this allows us to have a smooth transition to reduce diffraction from the sound, as well as create a really pleasing aesthetic. People even were wondering, does this even thing come with the grill? Because I don't even know if I want to put one on at this point, right?
Beautiful.
So outside of the aesthetics, it also creates an acoustic treatment that allows for better sound resonance. In addition to that, we worked with, as you mentioned, our sister company, Onkyo, to create an all-new powered by Onkyo series of the 5, 7s, 9s too.
So this, now, not to interrupt, but now there's Onkyo amplification on board, built into each speaker.
Built into each speaker, that's correct.
Okay, great.
So this allows us to now offer Dolby Atmos virtual decoding throughout all 3 models.
Wow.
So these just really went from a nice hi-fi pair of speakers to a full home entertainment system as well.
And I noticed there's also an HDMI input and the HDMI eARC port, so you could plug in a gaming console or a streaming device or whatever you want, anything into this, and it'll be carried through to the TV, and you'll also get whatever TV sound is happening from streaming services, for example, back to the speakers. And so now what you're doing is you're taking that Dolby Atmos immersive mix and folding it down into a 2-channel, but with immersive kind of sound field creation. Is that right?
Correct. Okay. Spot on. Do you want my job?
Give me the jack.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll get you the jack. No, and in addition to that, we also, of course, still have our sub-out opportunity. But one of the biggest upgrades here is that the 7s and 9s allow for true wireless. So you don't have to have an umbilical between your parent and child. No, you can.
Umbilical.
We still allow for the umbilical if you still want that true high-resolution connection.
And that's where the Ethernet
exactly. The secondary one, right? The Ethernet's more for your Wi-Fi connection, so you have that perfect router connection.
Okay.
This allows you then to, I've got a fully massive stone mantle. I just don't want to run an umbilical between the two.
Gotcha.
Plug them into 2 wall outlets, 96 kilohertz per second between the two, and you're set.
Now, do they have Wi-Fi as well?
They do have Wi-Fi as well,
so
hence the
Ethernet. Right,
yes.
right. So you would do that not just for updates to the product, but is it the Klipsch Connect app that's going to allow
Klipsch Connect app allows you to stream, allows you to play all of Spotify Connect, AirPlay, yes, all of that integrated into, so now it's a true wireless Wi-Fi connected system.
So maybe you could add Qobuz Connect in the future?
Qobuz is included.
Oh, it's included?
It's included, yes sir.
I didn't even know that.
We
already gave it an award, and it just keeps getting better. Wow. Tidal Connect as well?
I don't think so.
Finally, something it doesn't have. Okay, so the big differences between the 3: power, driver size, bass extension,
size, of course,
and then you were saying that these 2 are different in that they do
DIRAC live room correction.
DIRAC
so we actually, so DIRAC live correction, not just enabled, but also the standard license is included with the product. So you don't need to upgrade post-purchase, right? So now you're able to do that live room correction instantly there in the moment with these 2 products. It's a huge enhancement for us.
Yeah, no, I've actually gone through the DIRAC Live on the Flexus 300 soundbar, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's a little more sensitive to exterior noise than, say, like an Odyssey product, but that's because it really is trying to get it right? And I measured from 3 points. It created a really nice uniform listening experience from all the seats on the couch, and yeah, maybe it took me 15, 20 minutes to get through the entire process. So this is going to be the same. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a microphone in the box, like one of those little pucks, and you just put it in a couple of places, run the test tones, and it corrects for the elephant in the room, which is the room itself. Exactly. What usually contributes to all of the negative quality of sound in a system. So that's really great to see. What else can you do? I noticed there's even a turntable input.
Absolutely.
Is that a moving magnet? Moving core?
Maybe. I'm gonna have to look into that one for you.
Okay. So look,
I'm marketing. Let me get you a product guy out here.
But it's got the funnel preamp built in.
Correct.
It's got the telltale ground plug on it on the RCA. But it's got standard RCA, the calibration mic, of course, for DIRAC, optical and coax digital inputs, subwoofer output to any sub, looks like. Is there a wireless sub option with this system, or no? Just the wireless sub?
It would work if you had a wireless sub that had, sort of like a dongle, right?
Sure,
yeah.
sure,
So absolutely. Okay. So you could then use your dongle solution.
Yeah. So it's treating it as a wired sub, but the
Precisely.
dongle turns it into a wireless signal. Okay, great. And we actually heard these in a demo yesterday, and they all sounded great. And this one had some movie stuff on. It was doing virtualization, but the 7 just sang to me more than the others. It really has nice, tight, precise bass. The form factor is nice. It's got a little rolling volume control on top. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before on a wireless speaker. Mechanical volume control. Is that only volume, or does it do other things if you program it?
It can do other things as well. Yeah. It's, input select and so on. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. And some of those things you would do in the app, in the Klipsch Connect app?
That's correct. The Klipsch Connect Plus app.
Oh, it's being. There's a new version.
There's a new version. Yes.
Oh, is that available now? Or
it's available today.
Oh,
yeah.
Got to go home and download it.
That's right. That's right. Add it to the list.
And just an idea of availability and price point.
Yep. So starting with the 5s, $13.99.99. Available now for pre-order.
Yep.
The 7s too are $19.99.
Okay.
0.99. Available now for pre-order. And finally the 9s too, $23.99.99.
Okay, and what are the color finish options there?
Yep. All 3 available in all 3 sizes. So you have your black, your new red oak finish, my favorite, and then the walnut, classic.
Okay, so the red oak comes with the white.
Yes.
And the walnut comes with a black face.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
And there are also grills somewhere, which we don't need to see because it looks so beautiful the way they are right now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and congratulations on winning the eCoustics Best in Show Award.
Thank you.
Great sounding, very functional speakers. So well done.
Appreciate it.
And thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the next one.